Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be discussing the latest news that have been coming out today officially. Christopher Bell, the driver of the number 95 Levi Fleming Racing Toyota, is going to be driving for Joe Gibbs next year in that number 20 car. Now, we're going to take a look at the rookie stats of Christopher Bell so far, and then we're going to take a look at the stats of Erik Jones so far. So, the rookie stats for Christopher Bell goes as follows. Christopher Bell has been in 22 races, had 1 top 5, 5 top 10s. He's led 4 official laps. Now, when you hear that, you really don't think that's a very good rookie season. But you guys got to remember, at the start of the season, this 95 team has some very, very bad luck. I'm pretty sure Christopher Bell is 19th in the points right now. 19th. And he should be better than 19th right now. If it wasn't for the bad luck in the first part of the NASCAR stage, those first four races, Christopher Bell will probably be an outside shot at making the playoffs. But unless he wins the race, I really just don't see that happening. Unfortunately for him, yeah, it just hasn't gone good for his rookie season. But hey, maybe Erik Jones, when we get into it, has had the same stats. He's had an average start of 25.9, which is understandable considering he only qualified the first 4 races, and the rest of the races that are going to be going on won't have qualifying. They're going to be by random draw. But at least now he won't be starting like towards the back. His average start will be around that mid 25 areas, unless he can possibly get into the playoffs, because then he can get a better finish. But if luck does happen, then maybe he could get a better average start. But his average finish is 19.9. Yeah, 19.9 rookie season. And you got guys like Tyler Reddick, who's finishing in the top 10. Tyler Reddick probably has more top 10s than Christopher Bell when it comes to the NASCAR season. But Christopher Bell has still been very good. I mean, he drove a very good race this past weekend in Michigan. And I really am glad to see him going 20 car, because he's been really dominant when it came to the other series. He was dominant in Truck Series. He was dominant in the Xfinity Series. Stayed, 2-3 seasons in the Xfinity Series. He was a part of Big 3 last year, along with Cole Custer, who's already in the playoffs, and Tyler Reddick, who is really battling it out with Christopher Bell and Cole Custer to win the Rookie of the Year right now. I mean, considering that Cole Custer's in the playoffs, Cole Custer is probably going to be a likely favorite to win the Rookie of the Year this season. Now let's take a look at Erik Jones' stats for his rookie year when he was in Furniture Row in that number 77 car for, I think it was the 2017 season. Now, he had 36 races. 36. He had 5 top 5s. He had 14 top 10s. So, in 36 races, that means Christopher Bell has 14 races left in the NASCAR season. If he wants to get these type of stats, he needs 4 more top 5s, and he needs 9 more top 10s in order to get that. Which would mean he would basically have to finish in the top 10 like 14 races, 9 plus 4, that's 13. So it is actually possible for Christopher Bell to equal these stats when it comes to Erik Jones' rookie stats, but I don't really think that's likely due to, nobody can predict what happened in a NASCAR race. I mean, nobody predicted what happened to Brad Keselowski and Ryan Blaney in the Michigan race, but that did eventually happen. He had 1 pole, and he led the total of 310 laps. That's really good for his rookie season, for his official rookie season in the Cup Series. He had an average start of 14.6, but obviously, like I said, this doesn't really matter now when it comes to Christopher Bell stats, because Christopher Bell and the rest of the NASCAR drivers can't really qualify when it comes to this season. And then his average finish was 17.1. But here's an interesting fact about Erik Jones. He finished 19th in the standings. Christopher Bell is currently 19th in the standings, and if things go right, Christopher Bell could make the playoffs and could actually finish better than Erik Jones did in his rookie season. Now, if Christopher Bell ends up having a better season towards the end of the season, actually does get these type of stats that Erik Jones has with the 5 top 5s and the 14 top 10s, then yeah, Cole Custer. Christopher Bell is definitely a very, very reasonable driver to be in that number 20. And considering the fact that Erik Jones in the past few years, I mean, he's won races. I think when I say races, I should mean race in each single season, because I think he's only won at least one race per season. And yes, he did win. I think it was the what is it called, the Budweiser Shootout type thing. I forget the Clash, the Budweiser Clash this year. But does that really matter? Not really. You gotta win some big races, and we got teammates like Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., and the way Denny Hamlin's driving, it's gonna be really, really tough for you to go up against drivers like that. That's why I feel like when it comes to the 20 car, Christopher Bell is the perfect fit, because Christopher Bell, I mean, it's kind of difficult because obviously when Erik Jones was in the younger series, he had to, in the other series, he had to compete with guys like Kyle Busch. He had to compete against Kyle Busch. Since Erik Jones has left the Xfinity and Truck Series, Kyle Busch can't race as much races as he could when he was back, when Erik Jones was in the Truck Series and Xfinity Series. Meanwhile, Christopher Bell, he can only race like 5. When he was in the Xfinity Series, he could only race 5 times against Kyle Busch in the Truck Series and 5 times in the Xfinity Series. So that's a really big difference. And when it came to the Xfinity Series, that's between Christopher Bell and Erik Jones. I'm getting confused between the rookies. Between Erik Jones and Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell has a lot better stats, but Erik Jones could have those same type of stats if he wasn't racing against like all these Cup Series drivers that were coming down the lower series and winning a lot of their races. So if we take a look at the stats, like I said before, Christopher Bell's only raced 22 races so far in his rookie season, has 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. And that's really due down to, like I said before in the beginning of the video, this is all due down to how luck is going down. Because if Christopher Bell has had luck in the first half of the season, or the first 4 races of the season, Christopher Bell could possibly have at least 3 top 5s and probably about 8 top 10s right now. But it does seem that 95 team is starting to get a lot improved, and of course the 95 team will no longer be there. So this is going to drive Christopher Bell even harder in order for him to improve himself and make sure prove to everyone that he deserves to be in that 20 car, especially if he makes the playoffs. If Christopher Bell makes the playoffs and Erik Jones does not make the playoffs, I feel like that's going to be a big thing, even though Erik Jones has had bad luck when it came to pit stops during most races. But still, this is going to be a big factor. If Erik Jones misses the playoffs and the rest of his teammates make it, especially if Kyle Busch wins a race before the playoffs and Erik Jones does not win a race before the playoffs, I think this kind of signifies that Erik Jones is just not a Joe Gibbs driver. I mean, Erik Jones could turn out to be a very good driver for a different team. Looking for example at Joey Logano when he went to Penske Racing after leaving Joe Gibbs. He turned out to be an absolute superstar. Of course, the champion. He should not have won his championship due down to the way he did it in Martinsville, but he still is a champion. So maybe when Erik Jones does lead the 20 car at the end of the season, Erik Jones can become the next Joey Logano, basically. And when it comes to Christopher Bell in this 20 car, we have yet to see. We're going to have to see what happens in that 20 car. No sponsors or crew chief has been announced, but I'm pretty sure the crew chief BS now will probably go over with him, and then Ream will probably stay on with Christopher Bell. DeWalt probably may stay on with Christopher Bell too, and then we'll have to see when it comes to other sponsors that are going to be in terms of that deal. But yeah, guys, in terms of this video, thank you guys for watching. I'll be posting more sports content for you guys to see in the coming days. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so you know when my videos go live. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later with another video. Peace.